was different before because things were more in perspective, and women kind of were more aware of like what they needed to have a good life, and they understood that they needed the man. But the last two generations were raised by single mothers, so those young women kind of only know that, and their mothers felt their relationships. So there was no real game being passed on to how to have a better relationship, and we see, which is why we see things play out how they play out. Another thing I want to say about him in particular is that she's disrespecting the hell out of him. We tell you something. As soon as your girl say her first curse word and whatnot, you give her a warning. You stay calm, like listen, don't talk to me that way. If she resists, first of all, as soon as your girl start resisting, it's one thing if y'all having a formal disagreement and maybe she disagree a little bit. But when she start getting bucked like that, you have to stop the conversation, go on the phone. Listen, I'm not going to deal with this because you're losing anyway. That's why he's holding his out. See how he's like, I just, I mean, get heavier and heavier. I just want to see my daughter. You know how crazy you sound as a man say, I want to see my daughter. Nigga, you leave. Yeah. You say, all right, mom, we out. All right, because first of all, you're supposed to have another way planned to get over there if things go left to begin with. Matter of fact, well, what if her car break down? And you know what I'm saying? So how else would you want to get there? Yeah. You're supposed to always have a plan B, C, and D. Pause. E, F, G. Because for real, again, things happen. And men can't move like that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, he's relying too much on her. From when she first said, "I don't think I'm going," he should have said was, "I." It's it's all right, because it's the same either way. She mad anyway. I know it was a time or two like with my ex, she and at the time I didn't understand that women have this thing about experiences, and one thing they like the experience is going through they don't want to just have happy. They want to go through happy, a little mad, annoyed, excited, surprised, and they want to go through all of them, and they don't really realize that you're also here too, but it really makes you uncomfortable and it's stressful for you. And when it's like right now, Zhuriah wants to go through the experience of confrontation and kind of getting into it and whatnot. She wants to go through that right now. She don't want to break up with him because for one, she can't get no other man. If you don't have to get a man from jail, because again, women don't pick the man. A man has to approach you or show you interest. That's how you get a man. Woman cannot go get the man she wants. She can say who she says yes to, but she can't say I want this specific kind of man. They go get him. She can only pick from the men who come to her in some way, shape, or form. Don't ever buy into that BS of I'm gonna get this kind of guy, that kind of guy. No, you can't. Okay, if you happen to meet him, all right, cool. But you know what I mean. But yeah, man, this is just like sad. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel a little bad for him, man. But I'm sorry. I was telling that story about a girl. So yeah, I think it was the time, like once or twice. And this is the beauty of having your own spot. You can send them home. You say, I wasn't mean about it. You know what I mean? She was giving me all his attitude and stuff like that. I said, all right, I wasn't even trying to be nasty. I just figured, maybe this, maybe you don't want to be here. I mean, maybe you feel like maybe you wasn't up to it and whatnot, and you feel you was, I mean, and you need some time to yourself. All right, cool. That's another thing too. You find your woman needing time to herself, a lot of stuff like that. You're not gonna be able to have life together. To live together, you cannot avoid each other or have days apart from one another no more. Y'all can have stuff y'all doing and stuff like that, but y'all gotta be able to get in that bed together and wake up together every morning and it be all right. All right, it's not about having a fairy tale, nothing like that. But anyway, I think that next morning, you know what I'm saying, I grabbed her because she used to have a little suitcase with it and everything. She bring all the stuff in. I grabbed her suitcase, you know what I'm saying, I was walking down to her car when she was going to work in the morning on the weekends. I grabbed her suitcase and I said, all right, well, it seems like you don't want to be here and stuff like that, or maybe it's not a good weekend. So I took her suitcase and took it downstairs and all that. Like, she ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? And again, I never said, you got to go and nothing like that. Because I'm like, maybe you really do feel like, I'm not really up to being around nobody right now. Maybe I need some time to myself. Maybe I'm a little stressed out. Sometimes people need that. But the same way that you would be a terrible man if you come around your loved ones and you mean to them. Yeah. You give them an attitude. You start with them and stuff like that. You're doing stuff begrudgingly. No, that's not good behavior. You know what I mean? You can don't ever tolerate bad behavior. because no one's gonna tolerate for you. No one's gonna tolerate no mean man. At the very least, people are gonna talk about you bad. You know what I mean? But this is what goes on whenever you let your woman be in a power position over you. Okay, and he over here looking crazy, going out crazy. I'll tell you something right now. You might not be able to tell, but this L he taking, this is traumatic for him. All right, every time a man has to leave the house physically and go on a walk, that is trauma. That is the equivalent of a woman getting a skippity pack.
Do we trying to get our family
Because
together?
he's hurt.
Yana's not our family, only her daughter. Now let's not let this one day ruin everything for y'all life.
I feel as though I keep having to compromise. I have to compromise on my feelings. I have to compromise on, dealing with Karen, dealing with his baby mother. Like, I am fed up.
Don't let one day ruin it for y'all marriage. That's some bull. Where's he at?
I don't want to talk.
How far you gonna fall this man?
I'm gonna keep walking.
Yeah, whenever a man gets to a point where he gotta walk away from his problems, it's bad out. It's bad out here.
Troy!
Okay? Ain't no little kid. We calling for the wait. If you're not playing out the dark, you gonna call from the window. Who was this person, Sash?
Troy!
Man, she can't help nobody, bro. She got a piercing in her eyebrow. She can't help nobody. Goodness gracious.
Where the is this boy at? Zhuriah, he ain't downstairs.
Let him do what he want to do. He grown.
Y'all married. Y'all got to figure this one out. I'm not ready to trace Troy ass around.
Let me tell you something. She done had her 2 or 3 of them gummies. She got a whole bag of them Jones. She had 2 of them gummies. She can't wait to sit back down. That's why she's been taking action the whole time. She is off. She is high as because she thinking they about to go on a long ride. Yeah. And she got her headphones. She got her playlist going. She got her Meg Thee Stallion that she playing. You know she trying to listen to Sexy Red. She don't get it, but she was trying to play it to like like relate to young kids.
Y'all gonna buy me some damn gummies because I'm sick of blowing.
See what I'm talking about?
On my eye with y'all.
I was playing too. I did not know she was gonna say that.
I don't need nobody for nothing.
Oh, here we go.
Good.
Yo, he out the shirt now.
He at?
Your call has been forwarded to.
I did my time, so the time didn't do me. Right now I can stand out here just like this. I'm good.
Oh, this poor brother, man. Goodness gracious. Like, you don't never want to be in that position, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there. That's too traumatic. And I don't want my brother saying nothing like that no more. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot to look at. And gravity. I don't want you having nightmares. You know what I'm saying? Where there's 2 women yelling at you and whatnot. And, you outside, a white beater walking, trying to walk away from you. Bro, he's so far away from his house that he's going up hills now. First of all, if I was a cameraman, I probably guess I could follow him, but I'm like, that's pretty far to be going. On top of that, that's really personal too. I'm like, he's Vinci. First of all, he would have been following me like that. I'm like, bro. You gotta fall. You need to stay right there and film me from a distance, bro. I'm trying to vent. First of all, he talking to himself. You don't film no man talking to himself. He having a self-talk. Okay, man. We start hearing him talking about he don't need nobody. He start going through that whole like 50 Cent, speech and whatnot. Yeah. All that type of stuff. But he's having a harsh awakening of like, yo, it's not even so much that a woman can't help you, but it's like, yo, he got with her in jail because, again, like I said before, he did not want to leave jail and have to go through the process of starting from scratch or being with his mother. Maybe I'm not sure if he could stay with his mother, but he would have been. Yo, if you a man, I don't care what you gotta do. Yo, I don't listen. If you can stay with your mother and some family and whatnot, do that. Do not go stay with no woman. Okay, because like, yo, that's what it's always going to be. Like again, dude doesn't do nothing. It'd be one thing if she didn't have kids. A man, you have a co-parent too. Yeah. But again, like when women like that, they usually have these crazy mood swings, and they go through these episodes and stuff like that, and they love the concept of punishing a man, and it's this effort to, for the most part, it's them training you. Don't ask me no questions, and basically, she's trying to condition him to let her do whatever she wants. Because in the next episode, it's gonna come up that she had an affair while they were so-called married and whatnot, and she wanted to give up on the marriage then. And you should have known from back then, yo, you gotta know when you cut your losses. When men don't know when to stop and cut their losses, yo, you wind up too deep in the game. So now he done got paroled there. That's the address he got to stay at and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. Now he walking. It's getting ready to rain outside, and he out there with that black tee. You know what I mean? And the white beat on. You know what I mean? And but that's low self-esteem. But this episode again, these are the consequences of being a black man that makes the choices that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These are the consequences of having low self-esteem. I'm not believing in yourself. Okay, it's about what you think is right and what you think is wrong. All right, it's about what you tolerate. Also, too, the disrespect. Like, yo, his mother conditioned him. They thought that's okay. I'm like, she been cussing him out for the whole morning. I'm like, how many times she got dropped the F-bomb on? She didn't drop one. It wasn't like she was talking about something else. She's talking to you with the F-bomb. No bueno. No bueno. No good. But let me show you guys